Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is George here, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Blue Yeti microphone. I'm going to show you my own personal setup with a little cheeky bedroom slash office tour, and I'm also going to explain the key features, the pros of the product, and if there are any cons then I'm sure to let you know about those too. As for mic tests, this won't actually be necessary seeing as I'm recording right now using the Blue Yeti microphone, so this gives you a clear understanding of what the mic sounds like and hopefully will drive you onwards to watch even more of the video. But without further ado, let's get started. So guys, now let's have a little look at how I personally have my own Blue Yeti set up. As you can see, I have it in this sort of studio-esque sort of style. Rather than when you first purchase it and when it arrives, it's actually attached to its own like shock mount stand. But ironically, the shock mount stand doesn't actually do that's horrible grammar, do what it says on the tin. It actually absorbs a lot of sound from your desk, and if you have like a vibrating like a computer on your desk, it will absorb that sound. And then if you have something else on your desk that, like, every time you type it picks up that sound, so it's just awful. Like you do not want to use the stand. So I recommend that you use the two accessories that I have in the description to this video, one of them being the Blue Yeti Radius 2 shock mount, which is the circular thingamajig that you can see in the pictures, and secondly the mic arm. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like the it's made by Rode. You can see that in the description. Sorry, my memory is off. So now let's have a look at the front, back and the bottom of the Blue Yeti. So it makes sense to start from the front. So you have at the top you have the nice little blue logo, and then below that you have the mute button, which is a great feature because I don't know about you, but I usually have people just bashing their way through the door and they'll just come storming in without knocking. I might be recording a YouTube video, which is even more annoying, or I might just be talking to my friends over Skype, or maybe you're talking to a client in some sort of conference meeting and someone just bursts in without knocking. You can just tap that little button, and great little usability feature, it will flash red to let you know that you're muted. And then when you unmute yourself, it just goes back to that regular constant glow of red. So I love it. This is a great little feature to have, and all microphones should have it. Below the mute button you have the volume dial, and if we just quickly look at the bottom, you have a little jack to put your headphones in. And this is really useful because obviously you don't want to just go head first into recording a video without testing your audio. So you can put your headphones in and you can take a listen to how you sound through like a live feed. There's no echo, it's all live, you can hear your voice, and this gives you a better idea of what you sound like before you just jump straight into recording something, or be it talking to someone online through your microphone. So the volume dial on the front of the microphone, it obviously clearly controls the volume at which your headphones plugged into the mic are at. Seeing as we just talked about the bottom of the mic, let's jump back to that. And just the only other socket to explain is the one to the left, and that is where your USB cable from your computer goes into. Now it's time for the back of the microphone. You have 4 modes that your microphone can go in. You have those modes and you can change them, and each of them have different profiles as it be set up, which defines how audio is picked up through the mic. Above that you have a very important dial itself, which is the gain. I know quite a lot of people don't bother changing this, and that's a big mistake because the gain is very important. The gain is basically how sensitive your mic is to sound. I've actually tested the gain all the way up before, and I heard people downstairs in my kitchen sort of just like the clanging of plates while I had my headphones in, I could hear all this. I could actually hear parts of their conversation, which I wouldn't normally hear if I wasn't plugged into my microphone with my headphones on my head. So it's pretty insane how sensitive it is. So keep that in mind, that if you're recording your voice, try not to have your gain all the way up, because you're gonna hear everything in the room and you're gonna get terrible quality audio. So the last thing to talk about, guys, is the 4 modes that are available to you on the Blue Yeti itself. So you have stereo mode, cardio mode, omnidirectional mode, and bidirectional mode, as you can see on the screen on the screenshot that I've just put on the screen right now. So basically, I don't want to go too far into this, but each of these modes, as you can see, all use different audio channels in order to capture your voice or the sound in a particular way. So for example, cardioid mode is what I'm using right now, and that is the heart-shaped pattern that you will see, and all of these modes are on the back of your Blue Yeti. So the cardioid mode, bit of a difficult word, or I'm just dumb, is basically if you're talking directly into the front of the mic. So this is ideal for podcasts and voiceovers and commentaries and vocal performances, this sort of thing. You've got a stereo mode, which is, as it says, it uses both the left and right channels to capture a wide realistic sound image, perfect for recording acoustic guitar or choir. So yeah, if you're playing an instrument, whatever it may be, switch over to stereo mode, and it's the 2 circles that seem to be converging with each other as the pattern. And then you've got omnidirectional mode, which is just a full circle, and this is ideal for if you've got a group of people and you've got the mic in the center of the table and you're recording some sort of podcast, or suppose you're out and about and you're at a gig, like a music gig, and you want to record the band's performance, then omnidirectional mode is the way to go. And then finally, right at the bottom, we have bidirectional mode, which is the 8 symbol, or basically the 2 circles that are colliding with each other as the pattern setting symbol. And as you can see in the little picture, it's just 2 guys that are just facing each other. So this being that the mic is in between the 2 of you, so the audio channels that are being used are the front and the back of the mic. And as it says in the description, it is ideal for recording a duet or a 2-person interview. So if it's just you and your friend and you're sitting at your dining room table and you're sitting opposite each other, and suppose he doesn't have his own Blue Yeti for himself, poor fella, you put the mic in between the 2 of you and you speak into the front and the back of it, and it should pick up good quality sound. So that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just leave them as a comment below. I'm sure if the video gets popular, if it gets popular, then you'll get a reply from some other user. But I check my videos once or twice a week, so I'll be sure to reply to you with as much help that I can provide. If the video helped you out, of course, leave me a like. I would appreciate that. It helps the video get out there a little bit more so that other people can benefit from it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace.